What I was going to say is we got Alex and Colette with our photographers AJ and Juice in their cars because while the snow is starting to fade away, the record cold is here to stay. I didn't mean to rhyme that. It's in a Christmassy mood. So we do have flurries more than anything falling. More so Pueblo out west into the wet mountains over Westcliff, Walsenburg to Aguilar, and then in the plains. Again, this is more flurry left over. Around the Pikes Peak region, Woodland Park to Monument and most of Colorado Springs, dry skies but incredibly cold. Some of the heaviest snow, as we kind of thought, was from Pueblo to the wet mountains and then out in and around some of Canyon City to Florence. So this is still going to be pretty slick through the morning. Even when the snow stops, the roads will be icy and snow covered because it was just so cold last couple days. The roads couldn't do anything. To Levita Pass, snow continues and it is still lightly snowing out east. Temperatures right now are in the single digits or teens, but here's the kicker. The wind chills are even colder. Bree, Ira?
All right, thank you, Sam. We will say good morning. That's what we had, a flowery, marketing-driven. You're watching News 5 today.
Not worth the time. Let's get a live look at the road conditions across southern Colorado. As Sam and we had mentioned, Colette Bordelon is in Pueblo for us this morning.
But we begin with meteorologist Alex O'Brien monitoring conditions for us in Colorado Springs. Alex.
Good morning, guys. I am in Monument today, and we are just about to enter I-25. If you look at the roads right now, they are snow-packed. We have probably half an inch to an inch of snow that's being packed down on the roads right now. So we do have traction, but it's definitely going to be slick if you're heading out the door. Now, as we get onto I-25 this morning, we'll continue to monitor these conditions. Plows have been out, but the on and off ramps are going to be slick. So this is where you really want to be extra careful and don't overdo it. Leave plenty of space between you and the next car. Do not brake too hard. We have about one lane open right now on I-25 that's been plowed. So all lanes are open, but the rest of the road is snowpacked. So we still have a couple hours today before the plows, CDOT really clears things out. But so far we have dry conditions in terms of precipitation. I see the stars, so we are starting to clear out. But emphasis on the fact that it is very cold outside. Forget the snow right now. You need to layer up this morning as you're heading out the door. It's bitter cold. We're in the single digits. I'll keep showing you these live looks at I-25. Right now we're getting on southbound from Monument. Always watching out for you. Southern Colorado, I'm meteorologist Alex O'Brien.
All right, thank you, Alex. In Pueblo, also seeing a lot of snow and wind from this storm.
Yeah, the morning drive is a tough one. News 5's Colette Bordelon is in the passenger seat, continuing our live team coverage.
That's right, and I'm happy to be in the passenger seat, I gotta tell you that. On the drive from Colorado Springs to Pueblo along I-25, there's definitely some snow covering the roads, as you can see out there, making it kind of difficult to see your lane markers, and there's some ice in certain patches. Now, the snow started coming down as we headed further south, and it did get a bit harder to see out there, but it was just some small flurries falling so far, and right now, actually, it's looking pretty good. Before I left, Sam did say we won't see temperatures above freezing until tomorrow, so this snow is most likely sticking around, but the sun should be out around noon to help. Pueblo actually saw some of the most snow here in southern Colorado this morning, so snow plows, they're out and about tackling those top priority roads first, like I-25, but that does mean that some of your smaller neighborhood roads might not be plowed quite as fast, so be extra careful when you're getting out of the house this morning. Just take it slow, make sure and give other cars their space, and those with Public Works recommend never passing a plow. Just be patient. Of course, my favorite advice of all time, just stay home if you don't have to go out, enjoy your snow day, and just be safe. Check for any delays or closures before you head out on KOAA.com. We'll have more live updates throughout our morning show from Pueblo, so stay tuned to see exactly what you need to expect before heading out. Always watching out for you, Pueblo. Colette Bordelon, News 5.
Thank you, Colette. You know the advice we can never take here in the news business.
Is stay home. Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
never.
I looked at my phone yesterday with all the alerts we were sending. Everything's closed. Don't go into work. State Patrol says stay home. And I was like, never means us, Sam.
I woke up at 12:30 this morning and a single tear rolled down my face. Like, it's cold, it's early, and I know I have to go in and deal with all of this. If there is some good news out there, everybody, it's that we've got the snow to back off for almost all of the area. Yes, there's some flurries out there, but at least it's not super heavily snowing anymore. Kind of knew it would be wrapping up here in the morning, so the timing is okay. It's pretty good. one brave car out there on the road. One other one following behind. Every single road that saw snow over the last couple days is snow-packed and icy. I can attest to that. Slipping around a lot on my way into work. And it's 7 degrees outside. Pueblo is Woodland Park is -2. Had a viewer, Carl, also confirmed this with his sensor. Snow-covered roads in and around Woodland Park, Ute Pass. Take that thing careful this morning. Still snowing a little bit in Pueblo. You can kind of see that off in the distance. It's a very light snow, a flurry. Thankfully, the wind is not that bad in Pueblo, so 13 does feel like 5, but not as much of a chill as up towards the Pikes Peak region at the moment. 10 in Trinidad, a couple flurries outside, but you can see that snow-covered road in and around town. Snow totals, now on the low end, there's not much to measure and it's blown around so much. That was kind of the issue. So this storm, nowhere near what we got on Monday, but there still was plenty of snow in some of the mountain areas. Walsenburg to Maysville had the top totals. Our studio here at KOAA not only had about an inch of snow, we had a couple bears stop by to say hi. We'll show that a little bit later. We have flurries still stretched from Pueblo to Walsenburg, back into Canyon City. Back in the Pikes Peak region, not really much for snowfall. This is okay, only a few flurries left. A little bit better snow still in and around the wet mountains, although that is thinning down. Also over to Westcliff. Walsenburg, Trinidad, Levita Pass remains very slick. So does Walsenburg around, and flurries out to the plains. This snow will continue to go away by 6 a.m. in the Pikes Peak region especially, and then by 8, only a few flurries left. Pretty much dry skies by 9 to 10. Let's go to traffic. We are going to be outside Guard of the Gods Road, I believe, which normally there is some black pavement there. Not today, and there's only a few people on the road, but it's super early. Let's go ahead and take a look. So the only big traffic incident to talk about is a closure on I-70 east of Denver. So I-70 is closed there. I checked in with Highway 24 closer to Lyman. There's no issue, so it was just kind of the excess traffic up by Denver and accidents because of the snow. Colorado Springs, every road is snow covered and slow, so there's just different patches where it's a little bit worse. And this goes for Pueblo as well. A little slower on northbound, basically from the south side of town to city center. But as we mentioned, every road is slick.